Hello guys, and welcome back to more Leg On the Force 9's YouTube channel. In the last video with Leon, we faced Len away from home and lost 1-0, and that really put a dent on our title challenge. There's now 2 games left in Ligue 1, and we are 4 points behind Marseille, meaning we need Marseille to only get 1 point or 0 points out of a possible 6, which is very, very unlikely to happen. So yeah, Marseille's last 2 games, they need to lose one and then either lose or draw the other one. If they get 2 points, if they draw them both, that's it, we can't win it. If they win one and they lose one, we can't win. So they need to lose one and then either lose or draw the other one. But then after today, there will still be one more episode before the season recap, because of course we're in the Coupe de France final against Lille. So that will be probably Tuesday's episode, and then that will be it, and then we'll have a season 3 recap, and then I'll make a decision, or I'll ask you guys maybe whether you want me to continue and do a 4th year or do a different save, which should probably last until the next game comes out, until 2016 comes out. So I'll be making a decision on that, and I'll be asking you guys as well, see what you want to do, what you want me to do. But let's go through the games we played off screen. So where we left off, we lost against Len. So we had the Champions League quarter-final still to do. We had a 4-1 lead over Atletico, and well, we really had a scare here. I could not believe what was happening here. We could have gone to extra time. I mean, all that work that we did in the first leg, 4-0, we were 4-0 up, and that would have been fantastic. 4-0 with no away goal conceded. 4-1 is actually very, very different, because they could have won 3-0 and gone through. It was very, very tentative. We did go 1-0 up. Lacazette scored a 3rd-minute penalty, but then Jackson Martinez equalised for Atletico, and that's not too bad. That puts it at a 5-2 on aggregate. Then the second half happened. Antoine Griezmann scored in the 51st minute to make it 2-1, and then Martinez added his second of the game before the hour mark to make it 3-1. And what would that have been on aggregate? 5-4 on aggregate. Then Mario Mandzukic scored 76th minute. That would have made it 4-1. That would have made it level pegging on away goals as well, 5-5 on aggregate. As it would have, if it had stayed like that, it would have been extra time, and all the work that we put into that first leg completely just brushed aside by Atletico. Luckily, Marco Asensio did get a goal in the 86th minute to make it 4-2. Give us another away goal, make it 6-5 on aggregate. Atletico did then have the ball in the net in injury time to make it 5-2, but it was disallowed, and that would have seen them out anyway, because we'd scored 2 away goals. But this really did give me a scare. With the 76th minute, with them 4-1 up, I thought, please do not score a 5th, otherwise that would knock us out. Luckily, they only left it at that, and we did get another away goal. So yeah, we escaped a bit with that. Let's go straight to the semi-final. This was not as good. As I said, the semi-final draw was absolutely terrifying. This was the semi-finals. As you can see, the final is Bayern against Barcelona. I thought it would be Chelsea in the semi-finals, but they actually got knocked out by Marseille, losing 4-1 in the second leg, which I believe was played at Chelsea as well. So they really slipped up there. Barcelona beat Marseille 3-0 in the first leg, and then they lost 3-1 in the second leg. Bayern Munich beat us, so let's look at the games against Bayern. The first leg at the Allianz Arena, I wasn't expecting a win here. I wasn't expecting a draw either. We lost 4-1, unfortunately. We did get an away goal in injury time. Wissam Ben Yedder scored a consolation goal, and it put us, in the same position we were against Atletico. We could, we really did change the game with that one goal, with that one away goal, especially for the second leg. But they were just too good for us. They went into half-time 1-0 up, Javi Martinez with a 39th minute goal. And then in the second half, they got 2 goals in 4 minutes, Thomas Müller and David Alaba, who was an absolutely fantastic player on the day. Absolutely amazing. Was the Austrian left-back. Probably one of the best defenders in the world for me, David Alaba. And then there were 3-0 up. Added a fourth. Mario Götze scored about halfway through the second half to put them 4-0 up. We only had 3 shots in this game. Bayern Munich just sort of ran us off the pitch, really. We got a late consolation, but apart from that, we didn't do well at all. The second leg was a bit better, but we had too much of a gap to close from the first leg. We did win 2-1. We were down. We did go 1-0 down, and that put us back to a 5-1. David Alaba with a 3rd-minute penalty, which was conceded by Khedira, I believe. I'm not certain. But we got a goal just after half-time at the start of the second half. Bakary Kone with a header. And Nabil Fekir got a goal just before the 80th minute. Ben Yedder did have to come off at half-time. He came off with an injury. We brought on Luc de Jong. Ben Yedder, I believe, is he still out? No, he's back, but he's tired for this match. So he likely will not play. I'm not sure who I'm going to play. I think I've got loads of strikers out. I've got injuries and suspensions again with the last 2 games. So it's going to be hard. So yeah, we are out of the Champions League, but to get to the semi-finals in our first Champions League appearance in a while, our first 2 seasons we were in the Europa League, I think that's a great achievement. I'm really proud of the team, and I'm proud of myself for getting that far. Let's look at the 3 league games I played off screen. We won all 3 of them. So we had the defeat against Lens, of course. Stade Ryan, we won this 5-0, and there were 5 different goal scorers if you count the own goal by their goalkeeper. Lacazette scored in the very first minute. And then, all of these goals actually came in the first half. I thought we were going to have a complete rout here. I thought maybe after 5-0, we could get 8. We could get 7-0, 8-0, double figures. It could have been anything, but we left it at 5 goals. I don't really know why. They didn't really come out great in the second half, but I guess they thought the job was done. So yeah, Lacazette in the first minute, Asensio in the 21st minute. Sam Umtiti in the 29th minute, Johan Gorkuf in the 35th minute, and then their keeper scored an own goal in the first half, injury time. Completely dominant performance, ran them off the pitch, 5-0 win, take it. Then we defeated Lorient 4-0, and if I'm not mistaken, Lacazette scored all 4 goals in this match. World class performance. 2nd minute and 17th minute, 68th minute and the 69th minute. Lorient had a few shots, but didn't actually. I think we defended really well. Look at those defending stats: 7.9 and 7.8 for our centre halves, and then the wide men getting over 8. Lopez with a 7.6. This was just a dominant performance all around. But Lacazette was he was in a world of his own. I think just getting goals left and right. 4 goals in this match, all from him. Amazing performance. And even with his, he had I think 3 months out with a torn hamstring, 3 months. He's still the league top scorer with 21. He might have got more since then. How many has he got? 21 league goals. He's got 31 in all competitions, and that's with the 3 months he missed. So yeah, I believe he's the top scorer. He is, and Edison Cavani is on 20. So he's also, on average, the second best player in the league, apart from Andre Ayew, who was top. So yeah, he's been absolutely fabulous. He's not going anywhere as well. People are interested, but he will not be moving. And the last league game we played was against Monaco, which we won 2-1 at home. Went down 1-0 down very early on. Yannick Ferreira Carrasco in the 3rd minute. They also went down to 10 men in Monaco fairly late in the game. Benjamin Stambouli, who plays for Tottenham in real life, sent off in the 78th minute. Lyon, we did get an equaliser in the first half. Luc de Jong getting a goal. I went with a diamond for this one with Ben Yedder and de Jong, I believe. Yes. Lacazette actually got injured in a game, I think. Was it? Where did he get injured? Was it in this game he got injured? Or was it a knock? Yeah, Lacazette took a knock in the Bayern game, so he had to come off. And he is still out, I believe, Lacazette. I'm not certain, but I think he's still out. We'll have a look at the team in a minute. So yeah, so Luc de Jong getting a goal, and then Ben Yedder got a winner in the 57th minute. So those are the games we all played. So off screen, that's what we did. Today, as it's it's the League One finale of season 3, so it's going to be a double live com. We'll be facing Nantes away, then we'll be facing Évian at home, and then the next video we'll be playing the Coupe de France final and trying to get a result over Lille in the Stade de France. So we are definitely going to finish either first or second. Lille are too far behind and they can't catch us. I believe they're up 15 points behind us. So Marseille's last 2 games, if we have a look at their results, they haven't dropped points. They're out of the Champions League semi-final. I wanted them to drop points, but they actually in the league are unbeaten since March the 11th, and it's now May. So they haven't lost in about 8 weeks. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're unbeaten in 7. We needed them to drop points and they didn't, and unfortunately we didn't get the results we wanted either. They beat us 1-0 at our stadium, and then we also suffered defeat against Lens as well, so that really did cost us dearly. That result in the last live come, that really did put a real dent in our challenge. We can still mathematically do it. Our goal difference is slightly inferior, so if Marseille, if they get 2 points, it's not going to be enough, because even then we need to win both our games. We could do it actually, but to ask Marseille to drop points in both their games is a big ask. So let's go into the game against Nantes. This is going to be a bit of a long video because it is a double live com, so this will probably be over half an hour, which isn't too bad. So let's go to team selection. We'll see who we got. So TT for this game is suspended. He's had too many yellow cards. Also missing Badimo suspended, and then this. So Johan Gorkov is injured and he's going to be out. He had a broken toe, so he's missing a while, and he's going to be out for about another 6 weeks maybe. Dino Halilovic is also out. He's going to miss 3 to 10 days, so he might be back for the last game, but he's definitely out for this one. And then Alexander Lacazette, who is out for another 3 days with a twisted knee, so he should be back for the last game as well. So we need to try and get a result here with limited options. Very limited options. So we'll see how we do. I'm going to do a quick pick and see what it gives us. Lopez, Jokic, Rose, Kone, Nika, Taliso, Grenier, Kadira, Asensio, Fekir, Ben Yedder. Right, we'll swap them around. We'll do that. We'll leave that as our starting 11. As for the bench, oh God. Mbumbouni maybe, Fuad Ali, Boris Marion. Gone on to centre back, that's fine. We've got Kaufman. Do we have a fullback we can use? Boris Marin, he's a fullback. Very young regen, but very good. So I'll put him on the bench. Hussein Wembar. I don't want more Pai on the bench. Who else can we put on? Fuad Ali. And that'll be it. So a very young bench. Marin 16, Kaufman 17, Hussein is 18, Ali's I think 16. So yeah, a very young bench. Still got some experience in there as well. And Wembar, for example. Maxime Gondelon as well, 28. So a mixture of youth and experience on the bench. Let's submit the team, and hopefully we can get a result here. We should be getting a result. Nantes, where are they in the league? They're down in 12th place. I don't think there's no one actually been relegated yet. With 2 games left, any 3 out of Évian, Nantes, Le Havre and Stade Reims could get relegated. Stade Reims look like they are going to be down because they need to make up some ground, and their goal difference is inferior to the guys above them, apart from Le Havre. So it's very tight down the bottom, as you can see. But then up the top, it's definitely going to be either us or Marseille winning the league, but it's looking like it's going to be Marseille unless they have a complete collapse in results. As I said, we're 15 points ahead of Lille. PSG are a further point back with on 4th, and Monaco are another point back in 5th, and Rennes finished 6th on 61 points. So that's that. So let's continue. This is the team. So what's their team? Anyone there recognise? Not in particular, I don't think. Right, let's just go straight into the game, because otherwise this video will be stupidly long. Encourage the team. That wasn't a terrible team talk. We just had a bit of individual like that. There we go. Looking happy. Here we go. So we need to win both our games. That is an absolute must. We can't drop points at all. That is just not an option. Konstantin Nika. Here's Ben Yedder. Nabil Fekir. Have a shot. Go on, shoot. He didn't shoot. He got dispossessed. Here's Putillo for Nantes. Command to Vertu, Charbonnier. Lopez holds onto the ball. Right, 10 minutes in. Had a few shots, one half chance. But there's losing or drawing these matches just isn't an option. It just can't happen. It doesn't look like we're going to get any highlights in this first half. That clock is just going up and up and up, and we've had one highlight and that's it. Ben Yedder's already looking exhausted. He was quite low in conditioning actually before, if I remember. We do just need one goal. They haven't really done a lot. Right, we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to keep old Ben Yedder out there for a little bit longer. We can always go with De Jong if we do need to sub, which is fine. Tolisso wins the ball there. Clement Grenier. That was a terrible first touch. Tolisso again winning the ball. Excellent. Asensio to Grenier. And that's the end of that highlight. Come on, we need to do something here. We can't not win. It's just not an option, like I said. Ben Yedder's not doing too bad. I think he just took a light knock, and that's why it said that he needed to come off. Asensio, you suck. Right, you're coming off. Asensio's coming off. He's shite. He's a waste. No, he's not. Oh, Fekir, of course. That's who we want. Right, we're going to put him with Bar there. Asensio, right. I was, he started off really well. I thought, I'll get this guy permanently in the summer. But since then, he has been absolute shite. He's had a couple of goals here and there, but just hasn't done enough for me. Ben Yedder with a shot. It's saved by the goalkeeper, Ryu. We've got another corner here. Grenier will take it. That's gone. Oh, come on. Like I said, not winning isn't an option. Nika with a throw-in again. Grenier gets it in there. And Venbar with a shot. Shoot. Oh, my God. Come on. Charbonnier. Kamen to Sissako. Kraev. Vertu to Aristogita. Oh, my God. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe this has happened. We've thrown it away. As a manager, I think I'm just a bottle job. We've done it with Charlton many times as well. Our Charlton save, we could have won automatic promotion in 2 seasons, and we ended up going out of the playoff semi-final in both of them. Same with Lazio as well. Heading for European football, Champions League football, we missed out and we finished in Europa League football. This is ridiculous. Right. We need Luke de Jong on now. Fekir's had a shite game. Do you know what? My team has actually been playing really badly recently. Apart from those 5-0 and 4-0, those important games, it just doesn't seem to be happening anymore. And it's really, really annoying because I know we can do it. We are so close. We've got all the right tools. We've got some class players in our team. But when it comes to the big games, they just don't seem to want to perform. Nika here. Can he get a crossing? No, he can't. He lost out to Sidibe. Kraev. Sidibe again. It's going to be 2-0 here. No, he hit the crossbar. Sidibe again. Aristogita. Lopez with the save. We need to go overload. We have to. There's no other option. 75 minutes. We need 2 goals. We can't draw. It's just not an option. Vertu to Kraev. Aristogita. We've lost. That's it. Bottled it again. Right, no, I hate this. This stinks. This is a great finale. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. That's not a word. That would have been unbelievable. Well, that's it. We've lost. Right, aggressive. Aggressive. Far from pleased with that result. Throwing it away, you bastards. And that's it. We can no longer win the league. Marseille, in the end, what did they do? Did they win? They drew. So, if we'd have won, we still would have been in a shout. But we didn't. We lost 2-0. God's sake. I can't believe it. It's a joke. I don't like the fact that it doesn't say Leon, it says LOL. Isn't it? It's like the game's laughing at us now. Defeated by underdogs Nantes. Great. So Marseille, they've done the double. because they won the Super Cup thing at the start, I think. And it's 3 league titles in a row for Marseille. Stade Reims got relegated. Right, press conference. We'll say that, but I'm just pissed off. Not for me to say. Our performance was completely unacceptable. Absolutely. Well, I don't know if it's worth doing the last game now. We can't win anything. It's a dead rubber, pretty much. So, I don't know. You watch. We'll win the last game by loads, and then Marseille will lose. If that happens, I'm gonna go mental. If Marseille lose the last game and we win, if we'd have won that first game, we would have been champions. That is providing we win our game the way if we'd have got the goal difference right. Well, we're not in the team of the week. That's a surprise. Right, I'm going to skip ahead to the last game. I will play it just to see if we do win it. If we win it and Marseille lose, I'm going to be so angry. Alright guys, last game of the season. Here we go. All of us playing at the same time. Marseille are home against 18th place Nantes. So asking them to lose is, well, a bit of a tall order in itself. And then we still need to beat Évian, who is 17th. So, yeah. But if we lose this game, then I'm just going to be so pissed. Right, team selection. Now, do I start with some? Do I use youngsters, or do I just go with my first team? This is essentially a dead rubber, but I'd like to just win it. So I'm just going to do a quick pick. It's going to give us Badimo on the left. Yeah, this is fine. Lacazette is back, so we'll have him as a complete forward. Is Dino back? Dino? No, Dino is not back. Okay. Right, so we're going to have Mbemba on the bench. Lindsay Rose on the bench, Boris Marin, Tolisso, Fuad Ali. Right, we will do that. No one else we want on there, is there? No, right, we'll leave it at that. Asensio, you got one last chance. No, you don't know what you haven't got a last chance. That's it. He ain't staying with us. I ain't going for him permanently. He's probably too much as well, but I will see how much he is. Right, here we go. Last game of the season. Well, of the league season. Give them a positive send-off. Asensio looking stressed. Great. Right, we'll leave it at that. So here we go. Last game. We're against Évian. Let's see how we do. They've got possession early on here from the kickoff, I think. Now, well, onto a new highlight. Lacazette gets a cross in. Badimo, and that's a goal, and it took 1 minute and 5 seconds to get a goal. Well, if it had started like that in the last game, we might be actually getting somewhere. But, well, I think it might be a bit late now. Unless Marseille get deducted points for whatever reason, which I've never ever seen apart from a team going into administration, then, yeah, there's no chance. But we've got a 1-0 lead. Let's hope we can actually end on a high. Ending on a high would be winning the Coupe de France. That's what I want to do next time. And if we don't do that, then, well, I don't know. Nika with a throw in right by the corner flag here. He's got the ball back. He finds Nabel for Kier. Khediri's got room to shoot here. Oh, he hit the post. No, it was saved. I thought he hit the post. But it was saved by the Évian goalkeeper. 25 minutes in. Still got 1 goal lead. 1-0 lead. Évian with only the 1 shot so far. So we're looking good here. 33 minutes now. And it looks like that's going to round out the half unless we've got some late action here. Nope, that's half time. Hasn't been terrible, but again, hasn't been great. So you weren't that bad. Okay, that's fairly positive. I don't know why Kone's on the 6.4. And, well, no surprise to see our strikers are on the 6.4 as well. Umtiti to Sami Khedira. Nabel Fekir. Henri Badimo, the goal scorer for us. Unlikely source. Asensio again, 6.4. Right, he's coming off. I've had enough of you. I have had enough of you. Get out of my goddamn team. We'll bring on Mbemba for Asensio. He's likely going to be leaving at the end of the season. I think we need some new midfield options, and I think we need a good. I don't know if if Ben Yedder is good enough. Maybe he needs to be alongside Lacazette. I don't know. Fekir's got a free kick here. TT. No. Lacazette. No. Corner. We need to double our lead here. This is tentative. But Marseille, they are winning because they're still 5 ahead of us. 75 minutes played. I'm making another change. I'm going to switch to the diamond, and we're gonna. Right, Fekir's coming off. I'm not going to leave him on. I'm going to put De Jong. No, Ben Yedder as a poacher. De Jong is leaving, so I don't really want to have to play him. I'm going to look forward to next season. And apart from Wemba, I think this will be our first team 11. Maybe Gorkuf, I'm not quite sure. I might cash in on Gorkuf. He's very injury prone. He has missed a fair bit of game time. Ninkovic here for Évian. Here's Strand, named after a Monopoly square. Tejeda to Obom Souk. That's a great name. I think I mentioned that right at the start because the first game of the season and the last game of the season are against the same team. I think that's happened every time in this league. Lacazette to Ben Yedder, and he loses out. Here's Obom Souk. It's really not how you say it. I think it's just fun to say it like that. Nistor here. This hasn't been a very good performance. We've only just scraped this really. Even though Évian have had just 5 shots. We've had 9. There's some Ben Yedder here. Can he get a cross in? He can. Lacazette, that is an absolute goal. And that is his 22nd goal of the season in the league. 32 in all competitions. And for someone who missed 3 months with the torn hamstring, he could have got a lot more this season. I'm going to make my last change. Grenier is looking exhausted. I'm going to bring him back to here. I'm going to play Fuad Ali for the last bit. I think he's a good box-to-box if I remember. So we'll leave it at that. And it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 win. My cursor's frozen, but it's still going. One more chance maybe to get a third goal. 3 minutes of injury time playing. Nearly over. Nistor to Strand. Full time. There it is. 2-0 win. Was an okay performance, but I'm just still annoyed at that performance in that other match. Nothing to mention. I don't care. You can be confused all you want. Right, how did Marseille do in this game? They're against someone good, so they won 3-1. So there's nothing we could have done, even if we had won both our games. And our goal difference was inferior anyway. We would have had to win that other game 6-0. So, losing at home against Marseille and losing against Lens really, really damaged our title ambitions. So, that is why we are not champions. Those two, if we would have won those 2 games, we would be winning the league right now. We would be champions. But, it didn't happen. But, well, that's the end of the Ligue 1 season. Nantes and Le Havre join Stade Reims in being relegated. We'll have a look at the teams that come up in the recap video. Nantes has sacked their manager. We've got a post-match press conference. Squad bonus payout, 1.4 million to be shared. We've got 12 million for finishing runner-up for the 2nd season in a row. So, that's still great. We weren't expected to even title for the challenge. We were pretty much outsiders. But, not too bad. Let's do the post-match press conference. Take everything into perspective before commenting. Some excellent results and performances. I remain confident of keeping Lacazette at the club. Padima did well today. Not sure if he'll be. I don't know if I think I need another left back. Maybe 2 left backs because Jokic started off really well. And I think I don't think he's old, but he's not as good as I thought he was. And Badimo isn't much better. So I think I need a new left back in the summer. I'll definitely look to do that. That is if we actually go for a 4th season, which I kind of want to do. Tremendous trio, achievement unlocked. What's that for? Is that for getting 3 players in the team of the season or something? New average attendance record for Marseille. Lacazette finished 2nd in the Étoile d'Or. I'm not quite sure. How many goals did Ayew get in the end? I know it wasn't him that was top scorer, was it? So that's for the player of the year, I think, the player of the season. Best rookie was Mijat Gasinovic of Dijon. Tony Lopez came in 2nd place for the keeper of the season. I don't know if it's not the Golden Glove because we did concede the least. So yeah, Umtiti, Grenier and Lacazette are the 3 players that were in the team of the season. Thorgan Hazard won the Young Player of the Year. Clement Grenier won the Best Passer, I think that is. Lacazette won Top Scorer, 22 goals in the season. Cavani came in 2nd, and Paul Georges-Tep of Rennes came 3rd. Rennes. Goal of the season was Cavani against Paris Saint-Germain in February. Top referee award. Manager of the season. Let's just vote on this quickly. So we can't vote for ourselves, obviously. I think we have to vote for Paco first because he won. Is he a new manager or not? Has he been there a while? No, he only joined in May, so this is his first season and he won the league. Marcelo Bielsa left his role. He's now why is he unemployed? He was the Arsenal manager. He went to Arsenal and got sacked. That sucks for him. He must have replaced Wenger then. Wenger must have retired. Wenger retired, and then Bielsa was sacked after 283 days. And Roberto Mancini is the new Arsenal manager. That's weird. So yeah, we'll have to go. We've got to go Paco first, and then we'll put Frappoli 2nd, and Frederick Hans 3rd rather. Lacazette was named in the Ligue 1 team of the season. Ayew was the key reason for Lacazette's consistent form. Right, we'll leave it at that because otherwise this video is going to be well long. So the season's not over, not for us anyway. We still have to play the Coupe de France final against Lille, which I will likely be going out tomorrow because I can just film it. Well, it's at 6 in the evening, so I will film it after dinner, and then it'll probably get rendered tomorrow. I have a day off tomorrow, so I can actually render it and then upload it as quick as I can, I think. And then after that, Wednesday or maybe Thursday, whichever day I can do it, will be the season recap. And then, so what do you think? Do you think I should do a 4th season with Lyon, or do you think I should do a new save? You know, we are so close to getting to that top of that Ligue 1. I know all saves really, the goal at the end of each save is to become European champion. But really, I want to knock Marseille off that pedestal so bad. I want to knock them off that podium. I want that top spot. So let me know what you think. If you want me to do a 4th season with Lyon, then just put a yes in the comments. And if you don't, if you'd rather see a new save, I'll just put no. I wouldn't say like for yes and dislike for no, because I don't want dislikes on my videos. They're just pointless. Dislikes on videos are pointless, because if you've got a criticism of a video, I'd rather know what it is than rather you just say, "Yeah, I don't like your video." I want to know why you don't like it. Dislikes aren't very common, I don't think, unless there's trolls, and I don't think I have any trolls. Hopefully not. But then no, I'm not calling any of you trolls. You're all great. So yeah, just let me know what you think. If you think I should do another season or do something completely different. But that's going to do it for today's video. This will probably be about 14 minutes. I hope it's not, but we'll see. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video when we'll be playing the Coupe de France final against Lille. See you then. Goodbye.